Hello, my friends. I hope you're all doing good. Welcome to a rainy day here in Christchurch, New Zealand. It has been so incredibly windy. We had storm force winds on Saturday night. We had about 4 hours sleep. It was terrible. But that's gone now. Thank goodness. We didn't lose anything, no trees or anything. So we're going to get into some planning for this week, and this is my birthday week. How exciting. It's really not. But anyway, what am I even doing? We're going to go into October. And here we go. The week of the 13th to the 19th. The 18th is my birthday. So many things to do this week. It's not funny. I was going to use a birthday washi from the Coffee Monsters Co. But then I realised, excuse me, that I didn't purchase the new version of that birthday washi. I've only got, if I can reach, the old version, the yellow one, and I'm not a huge fan of the yellow. The new version of it is blue, and I'm dumb. I should have got it, but never mind. Gosh, I'm croaky today. Hay fever is so bad, so I'm really sorry if I have to clear my throat a couple of times in this video. I'm not sick, thank goodness. So because I've got so many washies, I think what I might do is use my new favourite, which is this bookshelf one. Now, it's big. So what I'm going to have to do is use it on the bottom, I think, because I don't want to have to rip it. And it's a little bit wide because it comes right down to the 7 a.m. if I put it in here. I could cover up these, but I kind of need to know what day of the week it is, eh? Or should I use a smaller one? I don't know. I've got so many pretty ones. I'm just looking at my collection. I don't even know. Oh my god. Let me go and decide and I'll come back. Okay, that was easy. We're going to use this one. This is one of the new ones from the pre-order. I just bought some more washi, actually. There was a release that Helen did via her retailers because she's not quite ready to release yet. So that will be coming, and I look forward to showing you that. Oh, that's really cute. Now, where's my things? I finally found my gold ruler, which is good. It was on the floor under a box. I don't know how it got there. Be really careful when I rip this one because these cut-out washies are delicate. So it even looks like a big washi because it's so wide, and you've got to be really careful when you're unrolling it. So that it doesn't tear. Right, let's get that in there. I probably could have moved it up one, but this is nice. It gives me space at the top, doesn't it? Right. Oh, that's super cute. I like that. Should we put it? Let's put it at the bottom as well. Oh, see? And then it tore. This is what I don't like about these ones. Hang on, where's my tweezers? In the depths of my... Oh, there's my card. Of my pencil case. Okay, we're just going to take that off and save that for later. And because there's not as much washi on these rolls... Or is there? I don't know, because when I look at the other underside, maybe there is. Maybe it's just me. Right, let's just try this again. Carefully, Alex. That's better. Nearly there. And cat hair everywhere. There's always cat hair. I'm going to take it right to the edge this time. So the countdown is on for my final addition to my 2026 planner lineup. So we're hoping that the production will finish very soon. on the Just Scribble Plans. And then Megan will get it in Australia from Fave Things Collective, because that's who I have purchased it from. Just because the shipping was cheaper. Because shipping out of the US or Canada is horrific. That's better. Isn't that cute? I like that. Yeah, and then so we've got an estimated postal date of the 15th of November, and that's like... That's a month. That's 4 weeks. So the countdown is on. We'll see what happens. And then add 2 weeks on because Australia Post and New Zealand Post are horrifically slow. Right. Let us begin. So we're going to need some stickers. I cleaned my desk and now I can't find anything, of course. That's always the way. So I want... Let's get the big ones out the back here. Where am I? Without trying to like pull the whole damn pile out. So here's all the big ones. Let's just put you over there. I need to re-ink my fountain pen as well. I think we might do that. I'm getting a bit sick of the ink that's in it. Oh, these shouldn't be in there. See, this is me putting things in the wrong place. So that can go back over there. So we want a graph. And then we want, and I've put them elsewhere, what's it called? A tracker for my meds. Is there anything else that I want while I'm in here? Probably not. Everything's round the wrong way and upside down. I need to organise this better. So... get these back together, get the box, tuck them in the back because this is where they belong. Oh, I've got one tracker there. Is that the right size? No, it's too big. Okay, and then these ones go in the front. And then we want, and I know it's a bit of a weird top-down view, I'm very sorry, and this is so full. Boxes and tabs, and I want... one of these, which I printed from Etsy and cut myself on my Cricut. So we'll pop that over there for the minute. So I think we'll go with yellow, even though I was like, I don't like that yellow washi. I like yellow stickers. That's fine. And we'll pop that in. We'll do a proper, I'm going to be like really accountable and actually do all my trackers this week. That one on. I like these, but they're so hard to show on camera because they're so fine and gentle, like just really light. But that's okay. Lovely. They're a little bit big, but it doesn't matter too much. When I say a little bit big, if I bring this up, you can see the line down the side here with the grid, and it just goes over. But we can cope with that. Now, then I also want to go into the pencil case of doom. It's such a good pencil case. And get my Sharpie pen out and my fountain pen out because we're going to clean her out and I'm going to show you how I do that. And I think that's all I need for the minute. So, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to write anything just yet. I'm going to go and gather some supplies together and we're going to clean the fountain pen out. And re-ink. So I shall be back in a second. Okay. Right. What I've got is a little cup, which I'm going to put some water in. This is just what I water my plant with. I've got a little Chain of Hearts plant that lives up on a shelf. And I like to not have to get her down because it stresses her out. So I've just got this little squeezy water thing. A bit of water. It's very stained from ink. It's just a plant watering bottle. They're very handy actually because they fall over and they don't spill. I've got my Cricut mat underneath which has got a clear layer of acetate because I can wipe that clear. I've got a couple of pieces of kitchen towel, the fountain pen. I've got this is a little, oh that's a bit gross. What I might do is get rid of that. Yeah, I don't know what's done that. We'll get rid of that one. We'll throw that away. Here's another one I prepared earlier hopefully. Oh yeah, it's over here. So these are little ink things you can use to fill up your fountain pens, and they have a little blunt needle on the end. So it's just like a little suction thing. Sometimes these are really handy for flushing things out. I've also got some little mini cotton swabs. You can use normal cotton swabs if you want for cleaning around the nib. You don't have to do any of this if you don't want to. And then I've got some extra KFC napkins because they're quite absorbent. I'm going to cut them this way down the middle with a bit of a stack because I don't need them big and long, and that is to dump my ink out onto, because don't put your ink back into the bottle. Some people might like to do that. I don't like to do that. So I'm just going to unscrew her. So there's a wee bit of ink left in it. Now, I'm going to take the converter off and just leave this. Actually, I might just put that down here without trying to get ink all over myself, upside down. Sometimes what you can do is you can soak the ink out, so this is upside down, on whatever you've got, and that will help take the ink out of the nib. You don't have to do that. And then I'm just going to wind it and zoom you in a little bit, hey? I'm just going to wind it down slowly. Now, the stupid thing is I'm wearing white today, and that was a dumb idea. I'm just going to let it drip out as I turn it. I'm not going to do it all at once because it will go everywhere. Until the little plunger goes all the way to the bottom. And then I'm just going to give it a little soak on here. It's mostly empty now. Mostly empty. Of course, the back is going to push it in. It's got a little rubber ring, so that this piece is usually going to always be clear. What I'm going to do next is press the plunger down on here and pop it in and suck any remaining ink up into this needle. There will be some. And when you do this, you have to be careful. Why is that not working? It's like literally not sucking anything up. I must have an ear leak. That's really weird. I've got some more of these somewhere, so we're just going to put this aside for now. Anyway, okay, so we'll do it the other way. So if you don't have all that fancy stuff, what you can now do is pop your converter into some water and just wind it up. And so you can see there's like water in here with the ink, and then drip it down onto your absorbent surface. You can use a sponge for this if you want to reuse stuff. It's just that we were given like extra paper towel at KFC when we went in, so I mean usually I keep them in the car. See, that's starting to get lighter and lighter, for emergencies, if anybody needs to go to the bathroom or blow noses. So I'm going to get rid of this piece, which is well soaked through. Make sure you put it into something that's not going to leak everywhere, and then I'm going to get rid of that. So that I'm happy with. Just cleaning the last little bit of ink off of the outside of the converter. I might just give it one last. What you can do if you want to now is turn the converter upside down and pull it back on itself. I probably got a little bit more water in there than I wanted. Let's get rid of some. Turn it back on itself so that you get air into it, and you can just give it a little shake. So I'm going to do that, and that'll help release any extra ink. So you can see that that's got quite a bit of ink. Try not to get it all over your fingers. Wear gloves. See the difference there? So that was quite grubby. So we'll keep going. That probably, yeah, that's about to soak through there, so that's okay. So I'm going to pop this piece on top. And I'm going to do the same thing again, just with a little bit of water. And I'm going to wind it back on itself and give it a shake. That I'm happy with. Okay, so there's not like a big thing, and I'm probably going to have like a blue or something, a grey in here anyway. Now, the next fun part. This is probably still quite full of ink. You can give it a clean and a dab so you can see that that's coming off. I'm not going to. I'm going to basically force the ink through the new ink. It's less stress on, I find, and now I'm not a professional, it is less stress on the nib, I think, than taking it apart and doing all the stuff. So professionals may tell you to do things differently, I don't know. But what we need to do now is we need to decide what ink we're going to use. So I'm going to move the water. I'm going to pop these up the back here. I don't need to let it dry, it's okay. It's not going to kill it. I'm going to get some clean KFC serviette, and I'm going to have a look at my grey inks that I love. And the way that I'm going to do that is with this. So I'm not going to zoom you out again because I'm just going to do this quickly. I'm going through, I had black in this, and then I went to this grey, which I love, and I can't remember what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flick through to see, yes. Yep, so this is a Pilot Iroshizuku ink, and I do love this ink. So that is, I'll get that out. Where is she? He, whatever. That's this one here. So that can come out. And then I used that for quite some time. And then I changed for the Perfect Grey, which I called it the Perfect Grey. This is a Sailor Shikiori ink. I think this is that one there. So let's test them because they're really, really nice greys. I'm going to want... What am I going to do? I'm going to use a brush, I think. Deciding what brush to use is always the hard part, because I've got so many of them, and I don't want to ruin brushes unnecessarily, if that makes sense. I might just use this brush, and then that can be my... Yeah, I'm just going to use a little wee paintbrush so that I know. And all I'm going to do is take a sample of the Pilot Iroshizuku ink, give it a wee rinsey on the kitchen towel here, and then, oh my gosh, if I can even open it, there we go. Sometimes you get a little bit of ink that dries up on the lid. Yeah, that's such a nice ink. It's considerably darker. Oh, decisions, right? What one, guys? I don't even know. Maybe I'll use this one, because I'm all about using my ink at the moment. Maybe I'll use the light one. The light one's really nice. I think I'll use the light one. I'll use the Pilot Iroshizuku. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Right, so again, the same way we did with the water. That'll be right. We're going to put it into the ink and slowly wind it up. Don't do it too fast. You're going to make sure you do it slowly, because otherwise there will be a bubble of air in it. It is full. So we're just going to give it a little wipey. Put the lid back on the ink because I spill stuff. And we're going to gently pop that back onto the nib. I'm going to put this part of the pen on. just let that sit for a minute while I open this up. Oh, the sun's coming out. Now these are teeny tiny like cotton bud things, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of water on, only because I've noticed I've got a little bit of ink in the screw mechanism here, so I'm going to give it just a clean. I could probably use a little bit of alcohol. That'll probably be more effective, but the water's right here. No, that's all right. There's only a tiny bit. And then give it a wee scrubby with the dry end. I like to keep everything clean. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that ink through. So it's still got the old ink in it. It will take some time, I say some time, it'll take a little time to get it to come through. I could just start writing and then enjoy the changeover. Right, we're just about there. It does waste a little bit of ink doing it this way, but it gets, I find, a cleaner result, and we're through, so that's good. Now, that's how I clean out my pen and change the ink. Super easy, right? So anybody can do that. If I can do it and not screw it up, you guys can do that. So we're going to get rid of all our rubbish. And I'm going to get rid of my Cricut board thingy, cutting mat thingy. And then we're going to do our planning for the week. Oh, that was a bit all over the place. Sorry about that. Does the job. I can't believe we're nearly there. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, I am going to move you in a tiny touch because you're a wee bit far away from me. There we go. We're going to write in our stickers. We're going to write for the sleep tracker. And we're going to write medication. And you'll be pleased to hear that I've already taken today's. Yay! Right, so we want Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Okay, let me get rid of some stuff here. I've got like kitchen towel and all sorts of crap here. I'm not going to throw them away because I'll use them. I've got Google Calendar open in front of me, and I will now need to start putting stuff away. Put your things away, Alex. Don't leave them out. Oh my god, I'm horrific at this. I cleaned all the desk. It was looking all nice, and now I've gone and got all the crap out again, and I've got things on my desk that don't even need to be on my desk. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. And I'm going to get the stickers. Oh, and I'm going to put them away. Let's put the big ones in. Okay, now, I'm going to get an eyelash on there. Jeez. Okay, so I've got some appointments this week. I've got 4 appointments this week. I'm going to... What have I got? I've got 3 meetings and a doctor's appointment. So we're going to want to get the doctor's sticker out, which is right at the front because I used it last week. Well, I didn't end up using it, did I? And I put it back, so that was handy. And then I've got some meeting ones. So I'm going to have a look in my little mini icons stash, which I really need to start using up properly. So we're going to put the doctor's appointment in, and that is on Tuesday at midday. That's in. And then let's get these ones for meetings. See what I've got. I've got a online meeting, so that can go there. And then I have got... Put the Sprout one there. I need to, because Helen's just released a whole bunch of new ones, and I didn't have time to go through and look at all of the new ones, so I need to go in there and have a look at that today. Oh, maybe that one, because that's a little clock thing, eh? The clock might be more suitable. So we've got that one. Yeah, okay. So we're going to use the clock entirely, I think. I need to also go through and de-bean everything. Yeah. Right, so we definitely want tweezers. So on Thursday I have 2 meetings. One is technically not mine, but that's okay. So at 11:15, Matt is going to speak to my son's programming class at school, which is really cool. They're learning about different jobs and stuff that they can get in the industry. So that's at 11:15. Well, it'll start at 11:20. And then there's another one straight after. I'm not 100% sure what time it is because I haven't been told yet. So I'm going to put it straight after. And there's a lady coming from one of the independent course providers for digital technologies and stuff like that. And I want to be there while she speaks to the class to find out whether it's going to be suitable for my son. On Friday at 1 p.m, I have a meeting with my daughter's homeschool coordinator lady. She's really lovely. So we're going to put those in. Now, I think I'm going to do my groceries online this week because I just can't be bothered. Let's do that. So, I did see the shopping cart one. Where did I see that? There was one that was just floating around. Oh my God, I'm making a mess. It was just floating around in a place that it shouldn't be, wasn't it? I just saw that. Where is it? There it is. Let's use that because it's all about using up the stickers, eh? So I'm going to today, because what's the time? It's 10 to 11. So once I've finished doing this, I'm going to order my groceries. And then I'm going to do the thing that I hate doing the most. And I have to find a sticker for it. I'll tell you what else I'm going to do today is make the new dividers for this thing so I can have like household chores and appointments and blah, 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 blah. Can't do laundry today. Well, I can't wash laundry today because it's raining and I don't have a dryer because my dryer's still dead. Where the heck has that gone? Got all the stickers that I don't need, and then none of the stickers that I bloody do need. Oh, I like that one better. This one, that's super cute. I've got to clean my kitchen up again. Oh, see, I've got... Oh, I know where it's going to be. It's not even in this section. Good grief. It's in the food and drink section because it's shopping. Here, look, right here. Groceries. Oh my God. Because I'm going to change my mind about the sticker that I just used. That's this poor little sticker has been everywhere. I'm going to use it again. I actually just want to use a big sticker. Because I can. That one. And then I'll use, for when it's going to be delivered, I'll put that in. Right, the next thing that I need to do is clean this freaking kitchen. Oh my God, I tell you what, it never ends. Probably some of this isn't going to be timeline appropriate, like, because an amount of this is going to be a memory keeping thing. I've got to clean the kitchen and I've got to vacuum the damn house. It's so dusty in here, it's not funny. Okay, so we're going to put food and drink one back, and then we're going to put the other ones back in there, and I've got everybody round the wrong way because I knew where everybody was. You know, I bet it's going to be right at the flipping back, isn't it? See what I mean by I need a better system than this? I mean, this is great, don't get me wrong. It's been really good. Where's the craft one? Crafts, yes. Crafts, we love crafts. Right, crafty time. And it's the first time that I'm using this sheet and I'm really excited. So we're going to go crafty time. And I'm going to put that in here. There's a lot of things today that I want to do because I'm going to make things. Okay, let's write some stuff in before I get too overwhelmed. We're going to order groceries. This will get lighter as I write. Let me zoom you right in. Well, not too far in. Because there's still a little bit of that other ink left. So probably as I write, it's going to get lighter, which will kind of look cool. Order the groceries. Yeah, here we go. We're getting lighter. And go pick up milk. Very good. And then we're going to put in. I spelled it wrong already. Clean the damned kitchen. And then we're going to vacuum because, ooh. Vacuum the house. And then I'm going to make new sticker dividers. I want to print and cut some more stickers. And make my 2026 vinyls. Now, when I say that, I bought, hang on, let me just roll back a little bit. Oh, I bought some vinyl, isn't it glittery and pretty, to make some like 2026 type things to go on the front of my planners. I wanted some holographic stuff, but I couldn't get it, and that was really annoying. Right, Tuesday. So, what have we got? Lily, doctor, at what time? Midday. Very good. Now, also in between all of this, so Lily's decided she's going to do a lot of her schoolwork in the evening, and that works for me. Yeah, so we're going to do that, and then I'm probably going to do some stuff. I've got a, and don't kill me, I've got a Temu order coming with paint by numbers, because I'm addicted to paint by numbers, so I'm going to start probably one of those if that arrives on time. It says the 16th, but I don't know. It's my birthday present to myself, because my husband bought me a computer, so I don't get a birthday present. I'll show you my computer. It's really cool. Yeah, so we're there, and then Wednesday is going to be a university course, boo, planning day. Oh, I love these. These are like the perfect stickers for how I feel about university at the moment. Uninspired. So, ow, stabbed myself with the tweezers, man. We're going to put that in at probably about 10 o'clock because, you know. What the hell's the number for this course? Why did I not have that open? And you can tell how much I hate it because I haven't remembered the number. They have course codes. And all the courses that I love, I'm like, oh, it's this one. And then this one, I'm like, boo. I freaking hate it. Right. It's a compulsory course, which shouldn't be a compulsory course. 230210. And that is planning. Boo. And that's going to probably take me, 10 minutes because I don't care. I have to pass that course, but I've just stopped caring about it, and so it's making life really, really hard. I need to put my mini icons away too before I forget and they end up all over the place. Sorry, I'm just off camera doing that. Right, and then I want scripts. And I want I want a to-do if I can pick it up. Do you like my nails at the moment, by the way? I did them yesterday. Some new polish on. There we go. Come on. Okay. Get you out of the way. That's going to go back down over here because this is my little at a glance, and I've not been filling that in, and it's actually been not cool. I'm probably going to stop tracking all my habits and stuff until I get into my new 2026 planner, because I'm just a bit overwhelmed with life. So this is normally just appointments that I put in here, because otherwise I'm like, oh, I've got to do the groceries and clean the house and blah, 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 blah. And then it just ends up 3 miles long, you know. So we've got a Lily, doctor, and then I've got school, one for Matt, and school, one for Thomas. And then, what did I say that I had on Friday? There was something, wasn't there? Oh, and then Lily meeting with a teacher. It's just our fortnightly check-in that we do. Okay, so let's now put in the next things. So Matt has got, there's a little fluffy there, a talk at school at 11:15. And then there's the other thing. I need to email the teacher about that. So that's going in there, and then at 1 p.m. Very good. In the meantime, we are going to go, well, I'm going to go, I don't know whether my husband feels like going, on Tuesday night. There's a men's singles darts, which he didn't get into, but 2 of our teammates did. I want to go and support them, so I'm going to go with the rest of our crew on our van down to the venue, and that's going to be fun. So that is 7, 6. So I'm getting picked up at 6:30. I'm going to have dinner out. And dinner. They do a lovely dinner for $20, and it's really filling and really beautiful. So we're going to do that one there. He's got chess on Wednesday. I'm going to go now to Saturday. Where are we? Saturday is right here. I had to look because I'm looking through my camera as well. And I need to find... Is it right? Where is it? Oh my God. We should have a look and see what I've got in the way of stamps for this. Let's just... Hang on a minute. Let me take them out of the crinkly bag so you don't have to listen to the crinkly bag too much. And then you probably heard the crinkly bag. I've got so many stamps. Coffee Monsters Co. stamps. So that's the Happy Mail one. Oh, there's a balloon there. Maybe that one. I don't know. I'm not excited that it's my birthday. I'm turning 47 and I actually don't give a crap. And then I got my 2 new ones, which was the alphabet and the books. Then I got some cute ones from Daiso, which don't relate at all. I don't even have any freaking birthday stamps. What is going on? Ugh. I don't want to use that ugly yellow. It's not ugly. I don't want to use the yellow washi tape. Oh, I'm going to have to just like, I don't know. I'm not even going to write anything fancy. It's only my birthday. What I will do is, in the big pile of doom of decoration stickers, I have got balloons. Oh, crikey. That's going to be perfect when I do my paint by numbers, so I'm going to keep that one and those ones where I can see them so they don't run away on me. Is it going to be right at the back? Oh, look, yeah, almost. That's balloons. Balloons. Man. Okay. Let's put some balloons in, I guess. Couple of balloons. And then I'll write. And then I have to go back to Wednesday because I'm dumb. Oh my god, it never ends. Down the bottom, and I have to do another couple of balloons because my lovely Japanese student turns 19 on the 15th of October. I have not got him a birthday present yet. I was going to go for a walk, but again, it's raining. I might even just still go for a walk. And then I'm going to get him something up the road at our beautiful bookshop. A card, and because he should be reading English, but we'll write this in. So he's having some friends over after school. What kind of a damn wire was that? For snacks and bits and pieces, so I need to buy that in the groceries. So let me zoom it out. This is a long video. Wow. So that's probably about it. I don't even know. I am going to spend Saturday painting, and Mum is closed, so we're going to put in some deco here. And I may write a little bit about it later. But that is nice. And then on Sunday, Mum and my stepdad are back from their excursion away for the last couple of weeks. So I will put a little sticker in. I'll just use a little flower. That'll do because it's right on the top. So I'll make a note here. Oh, that was too far towards the edge. Don't you dare rip. Ah. So I'll put here. Okay, so they're back from Cromwell. I need to water Mum's plants too, but I don't want to go in the rain. And I know it sounds dumb because it's raining and I can water the plants, but they don't get water where they are underneath her patio covering. So that is the week. Thank you for joining me while I changed the ink in my fountain pen unexpectedly and planned for this week and probably waffled about too much crap. But that's okay because that's what it's all about, right? So I will end this video by showing you my cool computer setup. I think I will. You guys haven't seen where I do make my magic, so I'm going to do that. Just a little photo. I'll put a photo in and probably type something on the screen, and then you get to see. But enjoy your week, and I really look forward to making the next video for you. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not done so already. I would appreciate that because I love making the videos for you. But yeah, in the meantime, stay safe and warm or cool depending on where you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.